Ooh, ooh. Let's see here. Hey, good evening. Good evening. I am trying to see what is going on. Hey, Sherelle. Good evening. Good evening, Queen Meek. How are you this evening? Hey, Devil D62. How you doing, grandson? Hey, Marie. How are you? Hey, Frank. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm thinking I've got this set up where I can see the chat. So, you guys, Meek, how you been doing? Queen Meek. I went back over that chat we had last week. Well, not last week, but what was it, Wednesday? And I was all off, but hey, we prayed anyway, you guys. Shoot, you can't go wrong if you pray. You can't go wrong. Everybody else can probably do something else, so we prayed. I think I was praying for your son to come back home or be safe, and I was way off. I think you were saying that you guys got into it. Hey, Kevin Hart, I see you in the house. So, Queen Meek, are you okay? Nice to see you, Kevin Hart. Haven't seen you in a while. You guys, Tamika is in the house. Okay. You guys, it's nice to see you guys. Things is going, huh? Things is going. I think I let you guys know that my husband came home from the hospital. So, that has been fun. I don't know. Maybe, I guess I was getting used to being home by myself. You'll be starting the channel soon? Way to go. We're going to support you. We are going to support you. I was thinking about things like that. I was telling you guys, go ahead and, if you started now, I know it is a lot. But here's the thing. Hey, King Bay, what's going on? Glad to see you in the house. Glad to see you. If you start now, by the time that everything comes together, you'll be already set. And it's gonna take a while. It's taking us a long time. I mean, and I'm pretty sure we work probably harder than a lot of other YouTubers. Just trying to get people notified, because when you're really small, I mean, we're not small in numbers. Don't get me wrong. We have big numbers, but um, just to get the people engaged and coming in and being regular and getting to know them, and then you're gonna have to do a lot of times damage control, because there's a lot of people will come in and try to sabotage what little bit you have, and then that's no fun. That's no fun at all. So yes, congratulations to Tamika, and Helen Reed is in the house. So we got a small group. Maybe it'll get bigger or whatever. I'm pretty sure we have been reaching out, reaching out. It's Friday, you know. Just got paid Friday night. Everybody, yes, I think I'm just gonna keep these glasses on. Let me clean them real quick. I'm gonna keep these glasses on. Hey, I see somebody's in the house, so I gotta see. See, it's bad that I can't see close up. I can see far away, but I can't see really, really, really close up. Okay. Then I got on it. Oh, made you watch an ad. Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. Okay, you guys. Okay, if you not have subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I think I know everybody in the house, but that doesn't mean that you have subscribed to the channel. Um, make sure you give me those thumbs up, you guys, because we're kind of low today. It's Friday. That's all it is. It's Friday. Because we did reach out. We reached out to a lot of people, and even the people that were saying, hey, I'm not getting notification. Well, you got notification personally today. So, I don't know. There's really no excuse. So, a lot of people like videos. You know, they like to go in and get those videos, or, they wait until you become really big, but they don't understand that you can't become, big until, the people start coming in and continue to come in. Oh, yeah, you guys don't need to see my tattoo because I do got one when I was younger. So anyway, yes, you can't get big until, you get the people to start coming in and things happen. Hey, King Bay, nice to see you in the house. I can see you from here. So we've got somebody in the channel, Tamika. I'm thinking that's who it was. That she's going to start her own channel, you guys. I was just telling you guys that. Yep, Tamika. Tamika's going to start her own channel. And we're going to support her. We're going to support her, you guys. And I'm going to tell you, we do got the numbers. If you look at some of our past videos, we're hitting 1,000 views. One video, we got 20,000 views. Another video, we got 14,000 views. Another video. I mean, we've got several. I'm not saying one or two, three, four, five. I'm saying at least 30, 40 videos. So we get the people. We can get the traffic. But a lot of people just busy. And that's just the way it is. So I want to thank everybody for showing up and, being subscribers, being loyal. Amp is in the house. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, Amp. Haven't seen you. Yes. And you guys know that Amp, you wasn't here, but Alfonso Scott came to our channel last Wednesday. Alfonso, you've been working a lot. Ain't nothing wrong with working. Long if you guys don't come, and I really want you to come because it's just best to just touch bases with people, and I'm gonna tell you something. 11:30 at night here. Oh, is it 11:30? Yes. I'm sorry, it's 11:30. It's only but 5 o'clock here. Yes. So, um, if anybody that wasn't here last Wednesday, Alfonso was in our chat room. He has subscribed to the channel. You guys, we love him. We love him over there. We love all the big YouTubers. Not because they're big, but there's some of them, mostly the ones that I follow. I don't know if you guys follow them, but they do a really good job. Like Icky Mill, he does a really good job. Um, I don't follow too much of like gossip. I do every now and then because I want to know what's going on. I do follow Tasha K every now and then when she's talking about Wendy Williams, and if she's talking about like what's that kid name, the deliverer, the one that got delivered at the Holy Convocation. You guys know what I'm talking about. Andrew Cardwell, that's his name. I like following what's going on with him because he is a character. He's funny. He's really funny. So you guys, let's talk about some of these things that's going on because people has came in, and we're gonna chime in on some of the things. Hey Tina, how you doing? Nice to see you in the house. So you guys, we're gonna talk. And Helen Baker, how you doing? So okay, you guys, we've got 20 thumbs up. Somebody, let's get me up to at least 10, and then we're going to start talking about this, because I know if we got 20 people in the house, we should at least have 10 likes. I'm not asking for a lot. There we go. There we go. We in there. We in there now. Okay, so I got something to share with you guys. First of all, I said, hey, oh, Evelyn's in the house. Nice to see you, Evelyn. Okay, so here's what we're going. Here's something. Did you guys see the video that we put out where there's a missing woman? She's in the I guess she's in the New Orleans area. She's, and I don't know what's going on because here's the thing. She's from New Orleans, but I guess she's on her way to Texas for a relative. But no one's seen her or heard her. She's have her baby with her, and I guess they're wanting to know where she's at, what's going on, because it's not like her to It's okay. What are you saying, Sherelle? She's saying, "Oh, I go over there all the time. I go to Cash Me Out. I go over there all the time." Yeah, and she says Cash is so nice to others. She would like you if she don't know you yet. Oh, I go over there all the time. I've talked to her a couple of times. I just I haven't been over there lately. I went over there. If anybody sends me something and wants me to go look at something, I go to that channel and see what's going on. I really do. Because it's not that I'm in competition with anybody. You know, certain channels have certain ways they're going to do things. That's just the way it is. I may agree with the way they do things or disagree. I don't disagree with Cash Me Out. I go over there, I spend time with her, but I have so much to do, I just can't hang out all the time. And I come in and I greet everybody and I say hello. I just can't go every day and stay for hours because I have two jobs, a family. We have like two businesses, three rental properties, three properties, and so I have to. And then you guys knew that my husband was in the hospital for a while. He just got out, and I can't even keep him home. He won't even stay home. He's out now. Just he's just busy. So when I do go to people's, like if you tell me to go hang out, I go hang out. Okay, SP, did you watch 54 Keys about the barbed wire fence? I sure did. I sure did. Like I said, if you ask me to go see something, I do. And you know, here's the thing about that. I don't discredit anybody's narrative because I'm going to tell you what happens when you start discrediting people's narrative. Whether they're wrong or right, you got to understand people has an opinion. They're going to have an opinion for a reason. Okay? And she was talking about the barbed wire fence, and then she went on to other things, which I'm in agreement with, 100%. It's really nothing new to me. What she's saying is nothing new, but I wasn't so interested in the barbed wire fence, and I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't interested in the barbed wire fence. Um, the only reason because he probably did get some scratches from a barbed wire fence, but the fence that was behind where Malia was at, where they say she was, allegedly. Because so much is lies right now. We can't even make a sound decision or a sound mind conversation because it's all a lot of lies going on. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's why I don't get in arguments with people because, you know, one minute they say that, you know, Cornell sent us over there because this is what Darian said, but Cornell had us way in Hope, Arkansas. He didn't have us over here in Fonton, Arkansas. I think that's the little town where she was at. That's 12, 15 miles away. But he was for sure. He was sure because he was like, he know. He said he even showed him a paper and everything. He got it right and he knows exactly where it is. Well, they were in Hope, Arkansas. Then there's reports that they had found her body 3 days before. So, um, that exactly. That's why we chat. That's why there's no problem me going to other rooms. Have you found out anything on the Malia case? Have you heard anything new? Evelyn, I haven't heard anything new, but we're going to talk about some stuff. Yes, and told to leave it. Yeah, yeah. And we don't know if, so on the, hey Samantha, nice to see you in the house. That is a newbie, you guys. She's new to our channel. You guys want to welcome Samantha. Tell her hello. Tell her hello. So the thing about the barbed wire fence was that when Darion was at the hospital, you guys seen he had all these bruises on his forehead. He had scratches that supposedly, this is what Brittany has said, that she took the picture, right? She took the picture. Some people wanted to weigh in on the basket and that. Well, I wasn't really wanting to weigh in on the basket. Whether it can come into making a lot of sense down the road, but with Darian walking in, because we see him walking in the hospital with this baby in his arm, he supposedly had these bruises and stuff on his forehead. And then when Brittany took the pictures, he had scratches around his neck, he had scratches in his chest, he had scratches on the side of his rib cage, on his back, on his legs, all up and down on his legs, all on his arms and everything. He had all of these scratches all everywhere, especially on his forehead. It was just a bleeding out, right? It was just bleeding out. The next day, the neighbor said that they seen Darian and he didn't have no scratches. None. Not a one. She seen him the very next day. She actually seen him on the 4th. So, because remember, they reported Malia missing on the 3rd. They did not do, on the 3rd, they did not do a Amber Alert until that morning. And I'm thinking that they're saying that they did the report, but they didn't finish the report. So they finished up the report that morning, but she seen Darian 4 p.m. that evening. I don't know. It's so mixed up. And here's the thing. They got us arguing and fighting amongst each other. And we just really don't even know the truth anymore. So anybody's narrative can work. You guys know what I'm saying? I listened to the neighbor's phone interview, and they said, this is what Helen said, you guys. I listened to the neighbor's phone interview, and they saw BB leaving at 9:26. I told you about 9:30, you guys. And her and DB screaming fight, which they heard conversation about her yelling about giving the ring back. Scratches the next day. Okay, we got it right back, Samantha. It's mostly on my side because we're waiting for the studio to get taken care of. Yeah, it's my side that's buffering. I'll let you guys know if it's my side because we got new internet. We done did everything. We got cameras. We got desks. We got everything we need. But not done with the studio because he went into the hospital and now he's just running around. So yes, there was no scratches on him the next day. And you guys seen the picture. You seen his mug shot, right? You guys seen his mug shot. Helen Baker said, King Bay says this situation is so fishy. I will stay neutral till come out. Exactly. Because I think King Bay, was it you or it was someone else that could it been that Darion done this for real? We don't know. That's why we want to have an open room, a conversation room where don't knock people down because of what they think or what they believe. You can give them some more information and then let them come up with what they believe, because if you knock a person down and they're trying to tell you something, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna tell you whose chat I was in because people would think I'm being messy. But I was in this one chat, this one YouTuber's room, and I know you guys know this person. I'm not gonna say it's a girl or a boy, but I brought up the conversation that what was in, what was in that box or that mail that she was waiting on, because remember there was some messages leaked out that said that she was waiting on a package and she had asked DV about this package, right? And DV said that it hadn't came yet. Well, everybody had, basically in the room was like, oh, that wasn't important. That's not important. That was some Amazon stuff. What are you talking about, some Amazon stuff? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Just because Amazon is on the box doesn't mean it's Amazon stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Because Amazon is like a carrier. Amazon is just like UPS. Just because it says UPS, oh, that come from Amazon. Oh, it was just some wallpaper. She said it was some wallpaper. And I was telling you guys, and if you go back, I cannot change the date and the time. If you go back in some of the videos, I say, pay close attention to that. Because she could have ordered some kind of medication across seas, international, and that was the end of it. You see what I'm saying? But they had no, 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 no. I told people she didn't leave at 8:30. I said she had to leave around about 9:30, because I kind of just assume that if you go catch a plane that leaves at 11, you're not gonna leave at no 8:30. So I assume 9:30 probably be the best. For some reason, that number came in, and it wasn't a coincidence. Maybe something else I had seen that brought me to that equation. But everybody was like, no, 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 you're wrong. She left at 8:30. She says right here, well, when did you start listening to Brittany? Because Brittany says she ain't got nothing to do with it. But so when we get information, we try to share with everybody. So I found out we had a young lady in here, and I'm not going to go back into it because people think I'm messy. I'm not going to go back into it. But she was in here. She was giving her opinion, her narrative, and she called in and she gave her narrative, and somebody slammed her. Basically, no, you're wrong, and she didn't want to come back. You know how sad I was. She didn't want to come back. I was very sad. I was ticked off. Not because I'm losing subscribers, because we can get subscribers all the time, but that somebody shut her down. Just pay close attention to me. People, as a people, just like animals, because you guys know we are mammals. But if you tell a dog, stop, sit, 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 and the dog get ready to get up, and you tell him, sit down, and he sits down, he gets ready to get up, you say, sit down, and only thing you got to do is buck, then the dog is going to bow down. Now you got the dog to bow down, don't say nothing, don't move, no nothing, and then they just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody's got something to offer, and that's what we're trying to do. We want your voice to be heard. So, and I'm not using people as like dogs or animals. I'm just saying it's just a natural thing. Hey, Janie, how you doing? My mother's name is Janie. Nice to see you in the house. Okay, Sandy's in the house. Okay, you guys, and Samantha's in the house. Tina Harlan's in the house. Okay, King Bay is in the house. Sherelle is in the house. You guys, we've got some things coming, and it's going to be really fun in a minute. I said, and Helen Baker's in the house. Helen Reed is in the house. Let me see. Amp is in the house. Devlin is in the house. I think I got everybody. I hope so. So, you guys. So that's why I want, and Fine Wine is in the house. Evelyn is in the house. I also watched all of the videos from the time it first happened. Yes, I think we all is on here. So it's hard to get in a debate with somebody. Now, you can be strong in your debate. You can be strong. It's not a debate. It's actually a conversation room. So I want you guys to share. That is the only way we're going to get information, and then add it all up. Tell us where you got the information from. If you got it from this chat room, tell us, and we'll go to that chat room and we'll look at it and we'll weigh it out. Not saying that we're going to be in agreement or something. We can say, yeah, you might be right, you might be wrong, or you guys, because we've got thank you, Sandy. Yeah, we just be chatting it up, and that's what it's going to be all about. And I'm going to tell you guys something. We've got everything we need for our studio. We're just waiting on my husband now. And my son, because he's supposed to be hooking some things up on the thing for me. so that I can see. And I can't stand glasses, you guys. So anyway, and I hate that you guys, I'm telling you, I told you guys, I got a tattoo. I'm not ashamed of it, but it's just not appropriate for me to be showing it out here. That's just too much information. Okay, so you guys, we're going to talk about the Malia Davis case. Let's talk about this missing woman. We did. We already talked about the missing woman, did we or did we not? She's missing. She's from New Orleans, you guys. You guys got the alert. We put it out. We put it out with three other stories at the same time because they always breaking news. They always breaking news. We're always going to share with you guys every day some breaking news, what's going on. Okay, they have not found the young lady yet. She's with her baby. I don't know if she's in danger. I don't know if they just ain't heard from her. But her and her baby, she's 42 years of age. She's missing. She's from the New Orleans area and she was headed to Texas. Okay, so then we need to talk about, anybody got any questions on that? Because if so, if you guys go back, you can see a picture of her. There are several messy individuals on here that just want to Yes, yes. And we took care of a lot of them. We took care of a lot of them. That's why you see some low numbers, but that's fine. We're going to pull our numbers back up, but like I said, there's no, at the beginning of every video, you guys will see there's a little cause in there that says no drama. I mean, we're going to have drama because drama comes with confusion and chaos. I mean, and everything that we're talking about is gonna be confused and chaos. Oh, that's okay, Queen. So there's going to be some kind of confusion, but we shouldn't be beating each other up. A house divided cannot stand. Oh, Queen, are you okay? You packing your family? I'm back trying to pack family. It's okay. Everything will work out. Okay, Samantha says, yes, the New Orleans woman and the baby saw it. Okay, good. Because anytime, one of us is missing, you guys, we don't know how much is put out there to everybody. And we know now that the multimedia, it runs strong. It can, people find out things and they be like, oh, there was this one video I did and I said some names and they did not even know. And I think it was in the hurricane or the earthquake or something. I think it was the earthquake or the hurricane or something. And I had said some names and the people came out and they reached out to me and they was like, thank you. They didn't know their family member was in danger. You know what I'm saying? And so their name was on the list. And sometimes you get some negative feedback because they should have been notified by the police department or something what was going on. I try not to do that too often, but sometimes I do. You're going to Oklahoma City tomorrow, Queen? Queen is moving. She had some situations going on. I don't even know where you're from, Queen Me. Where are you from? Because Oklahoma City is really close to me. I've got a daughter that's down there in Oklahoma, and actually I'm right there on the borderline. I'll show you guys one day when I go in the backyard. The toll booth to Oklahoma and Kansas is in my backyard. Yeah, I'm in the country. I'm a country girl. Okay, let's talk about Queen Be Safe. Yes. Let's talk about what's the second thing that was on the list? Helen, can you help me out? What was the second thing? Oh, did you guys? Oh, she's from Memphis, Kentucky. I've been to Memphis once. Nice place. Scary. Actually, there's a big story that's going down there in Memphis. We were trying to get in touch with the young lady. She wanted to talk about it, and we never could. You know, the young lady that they took her baby, and CPS had took her baby, and because she had a special needs baby, and gave it to somebody else. Well, the baby ended up dead, you guys. Okay, let me just tell you what happened. This is in Kentucky, and she was down there all by herself, and so she was able to visit her baby and everything, but they were making money taking special needs babies from people that didn't even have a problem. Nothing was wrong with her baby. Her baby did have some health issues, but she took her baby to the hospital, and they was like, "There's some neglect there. We want to see your home." She brought him to the home because she had nothing to hide. Next thing you know, they done took her baby. And she swears up and down. She's crying and she's in tears. I seen it for myself. She want to talk. She want her story to be out there. I told her that we would get with her. I think that she's still down and out. I think she's not ready to talk live yet. But they gave her baby back dead. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Helen. And so she tried to find out. She wanted to see her baby before the baby was, you know, laid to rest. They wouldn't let her see her baby. They actually took out organs out of her baby. And then now they're wanting to give her a little money. She had went to some attorney or found out that they didn't even have paperwork to even take her baby. Okay? True story. True story. And she just a crying. She just a crying. And she want everybody to know this. Actually, if you haven't heard the story, if you want me to post it, I will post it for you guys. Because I saved in one of my videos. So if you guys want me to post that story, it's really sad. Yes, it's in Kentucky. I don't know if it's in Memphis. Okay, Samantha wants me to. Okay. I will post that story. I will probably get it up tomorrow. Okay, Samantha? You guys, it's really, really sad. And I'm going to tell you the pictures that she have of her kid. That kid was clean. It's a little girl. Every time you seen a picture, she took thousands of pictures, thousands of pictures. That baby was clean. She always had some Jordans on and some nice, and hair done and everything. She said every time she got to go visit her baby was limp, nasty, dirty. They wasn't taking care of her kid. They wasn't feeding the kid. It was just sad. People don't have a chance between selling organs and sex trafficking. Exactly. The system is, King Bay says the system is corrupt. Please post it. I will, King. So that's two people want to see it, so I'm sure I'm gonna put it on out there. I wanted her to come on. She was talking to us, and she said she wanted to come live. She didn't, and maybe we dropped the ball on that a little bit too, because my husband went in the hospital right after we got the message that she wanted to talk. So a YouTuber has said some back stuff was dug up on her background. They trying to make her look bad, but that's not right. It have nothing to do with what was done to this poor lady. Exactly. Exactly. Well, yeah, they're gonna try to cover it up now, but I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I had a friend that was an attorney. He passed away, but uh, if he was still alive, she wouldn't have nothing to worry about for the rest of her life. Now, that don't bring her baby back. I'm just saying. That's a lawsuit just waiting to happen. Okay, you guys. So the next story, and Queen Meek, let me know where you at, because you're going to be in Oklahoma. Girl, I can come and see you anytime. I was just in Oklahoma last week, matter of fact, doing stuff I ain't had no business doing, but I was down there. So, human trafficking. We're going to talk about the human trafficking story because we're 34 minutes in. You guys, they're taking these little girls and they're getting them, you guys know, off of YouTube. So if you have teenager girls, even if you don't have kids, watch your neighbor kids, watch your nieces, watch your nephews. Because they're on these YouTuber channels. They're meeting people on these apps, and they're putting them, and they're finding these kids down the road. And I'm going to tell you something. And we're not talking about Jeff Epstein, but a lot of victims were taken from schools. And here's the sad part. You guys know R. Kelly, they're accusing him of all these women, these girls and stuff. This is what they do when people have a lot of money. This is what they do. And these little girls get kind of accustomed to the money. The money. I'm going to share something with you guys. And if you don't act on it, I'm not going to try to tell you what to do. But if you don't act on it, if you do have little girls and little boys, because it's just not little girls. Samantha says social media is now an issue for these kids. It is. It is. Yes. Y'all look at the Pizzagate. Yes. Pizzagate. Yeah. Uh, talking about Jeffrey Epstein. Latoya's in the house. And Latoya says, I know this is not the subject at the moment, but don't you think that lady saw that little baby when she pulled out? I don't know. I don't know. You know? Okay, Latoya, we're going to talk about that in Latoya. We're going to talk about that next, and I'm glad you brought it up because now I can remember it. Because we're almost done with human trafficking. We're just warning people. You know, I have daughter. You know, I've got this 17-year-old, and she's in school right now, so she's not here. You know, it's a shared thing going on. Anyway, she's adopted. I love her very dearly. She's still my baby. I don't care what nobody say. But the other families involved. Okay, I'll just put it like that. And from day one of getting her, I try to keep her, underneath my wing and teach her the wrongs and rights, and did very well for a while. Then I started letting the other family come, visit her because I believe in, her knowing her roots and knowing the truth and things of that nature, which I don't regret it, but they started bringing her phones like she need to get in touch with us at a young age. And every time when I would take the phone, then me and her would get into it about the phone. First, when she first got the phone, she was like, Dad, you didn't buy it. Oh my goodness. See what I'm saying? So she started being disobedient because she wanted that phone and they said she need to have that phone. She was very young. So she was doing things on the phone that she had no business doing. So I finally had to put my foot down and say, you know what? I don't care who bought you the phone. And you know what? You won't have it. So I took the phone, and she got a little angry with me or whatever. They promising her the world or whatever, giving her money and things of that. But see, they didn't raise her. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, I had a problem child on my hand. Didn't want to listen to me because see, I'm not going to give you $70, $80 to go buy candy, but they did. And then they end up giving her a phone in the summertime. I let her spend some time with them in the summer. And oh no, that's undermining. Yes, it was. And they were looking like the golden family, which if they had their stuff together, I wouldn't have had her. I wouldn't have had to adopt her. Nevertheless, it happened. Then she got to a point where she was just too hard to handle. And then there was more situations. They gave her another phone. And I told her, when it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed. You shouldn't be laying in the bed half naked, you know, uh, FaceTiming people or whatever. Now, I didn't ever catch you doing anything of that nature. But when it's bedtime, it's bedtime. Your grades are dropping and I can't tell you nothing. And it's your phone, your phone, your phone. You're not even doing your chores. You just lay in the room and look at the phone or whatever. It was a hot mess. Okay, Leslie's in the house. Nice to have you in here. You guys just came in. They playing makeup. Yeah, they want to, but, I do believe in letting her know her roots, because I can't give her that. So it is what it is. See, my phone quit doing that. Okay, so you guys, now, Latoya, so just watch your kids, watch these teenagers, make sure that they're not showing their body parts because there's people. You guys, do you know that Jeffrey Epstein They want to be grown too fast. Yeah. But remember, Helen, we were like that too. We was, and we can't, girl. When she get older, she will see who they really are. Yep, she's starting to see now. She missing a lot of this over here. But I mean, when somebody is your mom, your biological mom and dad, they don't want you to say nothing negative about them, and I don't. I'm gonna let her see it for herself. But I'm gonna make sure that like I told the judge, she will get a running start. But you know, we have parents now. We got parents that did things wrong. My mother did things wrong. My dad sure did do a lot of stuff wrong, and we still love them. You know, because we still love them. And I don't know if that's something just because there are. We want to be like everybody else, and everybody else might have a good loving family that cater to them, and I could say there was some problems in my family with all them kids. There was some problems. So we all, I'm pretty sure we all got a story. I used to go in, take off my wear. No, honey, baby, you can't do that. My husband wants to call me in the middle of time, and he knows better. Uh, but I used to go and wear one thing out the door, go over my friend's house and change clothes. Okay? Okay, let me see something real quick, you guys. Because, um, hold on just a minute. You guys network. Oh, it's not on here. You guys network. My friend changed their clothes at my house. Yeah, they did.
Hello?
Yes, honey.
Are you still on your video stuff?
Yes, I am.
What time you think you're going to be done?
Oh, in about 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head on to the house.
Okay,
And
babe.
we'll come back and get this vehicle.
Okay, so you are getting the
All
car?
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Okay, you guys. Um, I should have put y'all on pause or something or mute. I didn't put you guys on mute. You guys might try to. It's okay. Skip. Okay. So, I'm sorry, you guys. Latoya. Okay. Um, and I'm sorry, you guys. I did have to stop because I have to check on my husband. He's still not 100% and he's doing too much. So, yes, we all went and changed because back in the day, and I know most of you guys, if you're not close to my age, you're a little bit younger, but the short shorts used to be Hush Up King Bay. uh, the short shorts used to be in style, and then the mini skirts used to be in style. And my mother would tell me all the time, "No, you're not wearing that." So I wouldn't wear it at the house, but I go down the street to my girlfriend's house and I put it on. And I had some nice looking legs at the time. And I didn't think nothing of it. You know, I would wear the half cut shorts, the little Nike short shirts with half cut, and walk on out the house and I didn't think. There we go. We're back. Okay. So anyway, so did anybody else do that? I think I might be older than you. Laughing out loud. You look pretty. No, no. Don't let this fool you. Don't let it fool you, girl. Oh, okay. Helen, you're a little older than me, Helen. You're a little older than me, but you know what? We wore short shorts. Yeah. Yeah, we were. And then, I couldn't wear makeup back then, so I would go over my girlfriend's house and put on some makeup and didn't even know how to put it on. Still don't know how to put it on. But sometimes I'll put it on. But I didn't think I was fast. I just think, I wanted to look like everybody else. And it got me in a lot of trouble. I never did get caught. Did anybody get caught? I never did get caught. I just didn't. I just knew where to go and where not to go. And you remember you have to come in before the street lights come on. You have to be in that house. Now, when I felt like the first night that I stayed out later, yes, good people age gracefully, bad people age horribly. I wasn't like that. Oh, Tina, I know you probably was just nice and you didn't do nothing wrong, right? You didn't do anything wrong, Tina. My mom didn't care. She was very easygoing with us, Samantha says. Helen Baker says makeup and mini skirts. Yes. Forgot to take my makeup off. Yes. Nope, not me. Tina was good. I got in all kind of trouble, but I didn't stay the whole entire time with my mother. I got sent away. But that was a good thing. Sometimes things happen for good reasons. Because my aunt, you guys, she was very well off. And so I got to learn two ways how to live. So I have a ghetto part in me, and then I have a very prestige part. We were very wealthy on my aunt's side of the family, which we didn't go shopping for nothing. We didn't go shopping for clothes. We didn't go shopping for food. It actually was brought to us, and when we had to pick clothes out for school, the models from Macy's would come to the house, and the little girls would wear the clothes, and we would have to sit on the couch and watch them. And the first time we did that, we did not know that it was for us. We were just looking at these little girls putting these clothes on, prancing around, and we were getting a little bit upset because yeah, they were cute. The clothes was cute, but why we want to go play. We don't want to go watch them. And then my aunt said, no fool, these is for you. Cause we like, yeah, Auntie, it's nice, it's cute. Okay, can we go play? She was like, no, keep looking at what do you like? Do you like them? And we like, okay, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. And then she says, well, which ones do you want? Hey, that was a different kind of living. I know. That was a different kind of living. But I got to experience that. And, we had butlers and maids. The maid actually, my aunt paid for the maid to stay across the street. And, you know, that's how we did it. You know, well, I'll tell you guys who she is. Her daughter was an actress, and I'll tell you guys one day who she is. You got to get to know me, and you'll know why we had it. Tina says I was molested by my father from 4 to my teenage years, so I was ashamed of myself. Oh, Tina, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. You know what, Tina? And I'm going to say this because I have talked to a lot of women in this chat, and not only you, but, myself. We all have a story to tell one of these days. Some people can tell it, and some people it's just too dark. So I know exactly what you're talking about. So, I know exactly where you're coming from. You know, Rachel says, I can't recall any pictures of Malia and her mom, only Darion and Dad and Craig, yeah? That's why I didn't do those things, yeah? That's okay, Tina. It's okay. Tina, God bless you. Larissa's in the house. Larissa's in the house. Okay, let me try to find where we're at. Okay. So Tina, Samantha saying she's sorry and hugs to you. King Bay saying he's sorry, bless you. So you guys, there's a lot of women. This is why we're basically, when you see us having breaking news, it's usually basically about a woman getting something done to her, a kid, a lot of kid things, because normally, here's what happened. We all have a story. There's a lot of women, and I'm telling you that right here in this chat room. I'm telling you. And thank you. Thank you, Rachel. They're right here in this chat room, and I've already heard some of their story. I can't put it out there. I can only tell you it's not the worst thing. My son died 2011 at the age 21. I know. There's things happen in this world. I can't tell you how that feeling is to lose a child. I can't tell you that feeling because I haven't been there yet. I haven't been there. I know we some of us will. Yes, Samantha, and some of us don't. But when you to a point that you can actually speak on it, you're more into a, you know, recovery. My daughter just passed in March 2019. Yes, yes, I know. I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry to hear that. Hard if you're a caring parent. Yes, I know. Poor soul didn't have a chance to live on this earth. Yes. Devil in 62 says, nephew says, sorry about that. That's my nephew, you guys. So, yeah, a lot of things do happen to people all the time. But I tell you what, um, some people get angry. I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick, because I know my husband's gonna be coming in here and he's business, business, business. But he's gonna have to wait because we're gonna talk about Malia too. But what was I gonna tell you? Um, that you guys really get to know me, and I could share you some real bad stories. I could share with you. So if you honestly think I don't understand what you probably been through, trust and believe. Um, you probably never heard of a story as deep as mine. And that's why I'm very passionate about children. And I'm passionate about women and how they need to be careful. You don't even have to be fast for somebody to want to get a hold of you. And trust and believe, you're going to have to trust in God. Regardless of what you see or what's going on in your feelings and your emotions, you have to trust God. You just have to. I've had my whole jaw broke. Okay? I ate from a straw for 2 years. My whole jaw. Matter of fact, one piece is not even in there correctly. So that's why sometimes, I got a lot of issues that's done happened to me. And I don't even know how I got away. It didn't happen that night because I got away, you guys. But yeah, I was just walking down the street. And somebody literally tried to, they punched me. First they drove up and they was like, you want to ride? And, I had my little half shirt on. Had my little half shirt on, you guys. Okay? And I said no. So they were like, you sure? Because I can take you. And I said no. And it was kind of mid dark. It was still sunlight out, but the sun was going down. And we lived on a busy street. And he was like, are you sure? I'll give you a ride. And I said, no, 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 no. And so I kept walking. I was by school. So he went on down the street. And I was about 10, 11, or 12. About 10 or 12. I moved out when I was 14. So I was about 10 when this happened. So he went on down the street in the car, and I kept on walking. So as I was getting up close to where the school was at, I seen this car coming down the street, coming directly, and he was flying. He was flying so fast. And I said to myself, I said, ooh, he driving pretty fast. And he stopped on brakes so fast, it was like on a drop of a dime. You don't think cars can do it. Like if you do it on a bicycle, where you stop on a drop of a dime on a bicycle, the back end goes up like that. That's how the car didn't make like a skrr. It just like boom, stop. He jumped out the car. He had his whole hand wrapped around, And he came up to me, rushed up there, bam, okay? Next thing I know, I was knocked out. I woke up him dragging me to the car, okay? He was dragging me to the freaking car. And I don't know how I got away, but I did, okay? I was just, because I know this is a grown man and I know I cannot, fight him, but I just knew I was in danger. So I'm just trying to make sure he cannot just get good grip on me. And I'm just a scratching and a biting and a kicking and a screaming and hollering. And somehow I broke away. And the minute that he didn't have hands on me anymore, I took off. I wasn't gonna sit there and fight no grown man. I took off and I ran. I ran between some houses and then I ran and I hid in some bushes. And I seen his car go by and I wouldn't even move. When I seen his car go by and he was down the street, I took off and I ran home. I was only but like 3 houses from my house when he did it, right at the corner of where the school was at. I ran in the house and my mother was like, "What is wrong?" And she looked at me and she's like, "Oh my God." And so my stepfather and all my brothers went looking for him. They called the police and they rushed me to the hospital. And it was just a hot mess, you guys. It was just a hot mess. Anyway, yes, yes. And I'm telling you, to this day, I do not know how I got loose. And it must have been, you know, God above. Because if he would have got me in the car with me seeing him, he would have killed me. And I'm just telling you guys. So I learned a lot that night. So that's why we telling these girls to, watch, because that was years ago. Now we're in the hour. The man, the main man. Exactly, Tina. The main man. Okay. So, did we talk about the little girl in the car? I mean, the little boy that got hit by the car, where the okay, I guess they were Spanish descent. She was like, "Did you guys see the video?" We always post the video of the day that what we're gonna talk about. So she wasn't watching where she was going. She wasn't watching her nephew that was behind her. So they gave us a little bit more details. So if you haven't went back, go back and see the details on the breaking news. It's in red that we posted today. That the little girl, let's see what else says. Oh my God, since I've been meeting so many new people on here, I realize how many kids and teens been through what I have. Exactly. Exactly. And like I said, the healing part is when you can really talk about it. Some people can't. Some people can't. That is not even my story. That is a uh the story I call almost hit. I haven't shared you guys my story yet. She was preoccupied. She was so preoccupied. She didn't see her nephew. She didn't see her own kid. The woman get in the car. She just keep it going. She just to keep it going. Testimony. Yes. One day, you guys, we will probably have a private chat. And anybody that wants to come in, that wants to share and to help someone else, because you can only help other people. Because, oh, I wanted to share this with you guys. If it has happened to you, if it has happened to you, only two things can happen. You can only go and do something of that nature to someone else, or you're going to be an advocate for people of that nature that has been through it. You see what I'm saying? And I know this. I'm not healed from my son, but my father I am. Yes. Yes, and I'm going to tell you, Tina Holland, and I don't know yet, but I lost my mom 10 years ago. 9 years. It's 9 years of today, September the 11th. And here's the thing, I'm still not over it. Sometimes I'm crying. I'm crying. My brother died 2 years after that. I'm still crying because they were my best friend. And so I don't know how you're feeling right now. But I tell you what, I'm pretty sure there's other people in the chat room that's going through what you're going through, that you've lost your son. Yes. That's what I was telling Tina. I would do the same thing. I would kill for mine. That's why I told people, if it was my child, this Malia, the little girl Malia, if that was my child, y'all wouldn't have to worry about locking me up. You wouldn't have to worry, because if I got any thinking in my head that you did something to my child, any three of my children, or any of my grandbabies, we got problems. My kids will tell you, I'll go down in a minute. And I'm not trying to tell nobody something, or I'm not trying to advocate violence or anything. I'm just telling you, I'm just not the one. I'm just not. I can't do it. Much respect. I just can't do it. I just can't. I would share you guys a story that happened with me and my grandson when he was a baby, but my grandson's on here. But I think you know the story. But I lost it. Oh no, you're not coming taking nothing. And I didn't go to jail because I was in my rights. You know? And this is when other people didn't have a license to carry. I told you guys, I've been had a license. I used to be a private investigator also. So I do have a license, you guys. So this was back then. And you know what? I wasn't going to let nobody take my grandson. You're not going to come and talk to me any kind of way. You're not going to be slapping my daughter. No, you're not going to be doing it. And the whole house was surrounded. I don't care. I got 2 magazines. I don't care. And I am a good shooter. I'm sorry to tell you guys that. I'm just saying. Don't let the voice fool you. Flip your chicken, Tina. Flip your chicken. Okay. So no, I don't think that the mother. I don't think the lady that was driving the car that backed up into the kid. I don't think she seen the baby. But she came back. She came back because she probably was like, "What was that? Boom, boom, boom. What was that?" Because the baby is walking and talking. So boom, boom, boom. About 1 or 2 years old. What was that? Let's go back, see what she done hit, what she done did. You know what I'm saying? You guys, give me those thumbs up if you in the chat and you haven't yet. Give me thumbs up. We are finishing this live. We're finna talk about the Malia Davis case. Anybody? Thank God she came. Yeah, she came back. But they're saying that they already charged the mother for neglect, endangerment, and something else. Putting the child in harm. And so I was bonded security for 6 years. Yeah. Oh, you was bonded. Yeah. King Bay. So you know what time it is. No, she would not have ran him over if she seen him. I don't think she would have either, because that's just something people just don't say. Let me get in my car and just run over some kids and get me 5 points. Now, I don't think she meant to do it, but the car, you would think she's seen it, but sometimes people raise that seat up so when they leaning back. You know what I'm saying, you guys? And the baby is down here. And she probably sitting, trying to sit, or she can't sit too high. So she's looking like this instead of looking like this, like grown-ups. So, I don't know. Charge two. They charged the mother that was walking in the parking lot. Nika. Nika. Helen Baker, I need your email. That lady stopped back enough and baby saw car and stopped. Yeah, she stopped because she started going, but I don't think she did it on purpose. That's just, I don't know. You guys, I think we're gonna get to hear a lot. Maybe there is something into it. Rachel says yes. Maybe she was fixing AC. Yeah. Listening to some music. You know? Zombie Warriors in the house. Thank you for coming and joining with us. You guys, okay. So Zombie Warrior says, are you planning to raid Area 51? No, no zombie. Not today. Unless you're talking to somebody else in here. Okay, so Tina, okay, we're going to give Zombie Warrior one more chance. He talking about Area 51. So Tina Holland says, I thought she saw the babies before she got in the car. No, I think she seen the baby. I don't know. You guys want to take a look at it on here together? Zombies in the house, you guys. Y'all want to welcome Zombie? Or is Zombie going to be a nuisance? We don't know yet. I need to show you my daughter's email. Okay. Helen Baker. Tina Holland says, please. King Bay says she needs to be charged, same as the mom. Yeah, she does. Okay, so I tell you what, you guys, let me show you because let me come out of here real quick and we'll look at it. We'll go back and let me see if I can find it. Okay, because let's see. Okay, be okay. Let me find it for you guys. Okay, here it is. Let me go right to it. Because I show it. It's hard to tell if she saw the child or not. Okay. Hold on. We're going to look at it in a minute. We're going to look at... Okay. Here we go. Okay, you guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Be careful. Okay. Okay, here we go. You guys see it? Okay, you see? She getting in the car. She sees the kid. Now watch. Okay, that kid's gone. She probably didn't see the other kid. Here come the second kid. She probably seen that kid and thought she's okay. Oh, but she got in on that side. You guys, she wasn't even driving the car. Look, let's see it again. Look what side. Okay, the mama's walking. The mama's walking with the baby in her hand. Her newborn. She walks past the car. Okay, this woman gets in the car. She sees one kid. And he passes by. So she's like da 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 da. Now, here she go. Look at that baby. There we go. Okay. Oh my. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Sad, ain't it? It is sad. It's it's just downright sad. Samantha says that sweet baby. Okay, she should gave seen him. She could have seen him. Okay, King Bay says you are supposed to be alert if you put your car in motion. Yeah. Helen Baker says how could she not see him? How could she not? That baby stopped. That baby stopped. And you know when that baby stopped, you know what it reminded me of? You guys remember when Malia was going into the house and she just stopped? You know? It looked like the mom was not focused. No, she wasn't. That the little boy that was the first baby that you seen was her nephew. Mom should have had them close. Yes, she didn't know where the other kid. She didn't know where her own kid was. Yes, that baby stopped. Okay, Nika says, okay, the driver deserves punishment. That baby stopped. Yes. If the baby stopped and the car kept going and was standing still, like, oh my goodness. The baby was terrified. When the baby passed away, you guys, phone, radio, AC not worth the baby's life. Surely not. Okay, let's get on to be careful when you're driving. I think drivers was negligent as well. Yes. The baby still lost view of mom and the brother. Yes. Yes, he didn't know what was finna happen. He was trying to keep up. And the girl is only but 18. She got two kids and she's 18 years of age. Two kids. Now I know that my daughter got kid. She got pregnant when she was young, but she only had one. But and that doesn't make things any better. But I'm just saying, uh, you know, they're young, and she probably had her first child when she was young. And you're supposed to start growing after you have your first kid. You start growing to know what to do and what not to do, because there's not a book that's going to tell you what to do. So, you guys, and I'm just saying, I think us as parents and older women, are we failing our girls? Are we failing our daughters? Are we failing? Does not to teach them to not go out and have, you know, all these kids and I know multimedia, being on TV, being on the network is telling them, oh, shake that hot thing. Oh, you're not cute unless you dye your hair 50 million colors. Oh, and people be like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can wear what I want to wear. Then when somebody snatch you up, everybody want to get mad. No, tell your kids don't wear that stuff. Try to keep an eye on them. When they're in school, because school done started back, go to the school unannounced and see what they got on. You're going to have to be a little bit smarter than our mothers were. Interesting. This baby stopped yeah. He, uh, he did. He stopped. Like, I mean, that's what I seen. Maybe that is why she didn't have the little one on her mind. I just don't understand. Latoya says, I just don't understand how she didn't see that baby. She had to be on her phone. Yeah, probably so. Chittering and chattering. Sandy B says, no. We can only lead them so far. It's up to them to go the rest of the way. Yeah. We can stay on them. We can stay on them. Stay on them. Then they get to a point that you got to take your hands off of them and let them learn. But while they're still in your care, we can't just set them in front of TV, in front of the internet. We gotta tell them, you know, and we gotta keep an eye on them, because the world is not the same. You guys, you remember when you was young, there was probably a little marijuana. There was probably a little bit of cocaine or something, or if you got on cocaine, you were done with. People be like, you're done. You're no good. You can't get off that stuff. No big deal. You can. You find out years and years and years later, they done told these people that they couldn't, they can. So what I'm saying is, it's a different world now. Yes, exactly. It's different. The things that we used to been able, the drugs is not the same drugs. These drugs that they have now just takes over their mind, and they're not even your kid at that particular time. They're doing stuff, and then all the stuff that they're watching, you guys, all the stuff that they're watching. You guys, it is getting late, and I know we got to get out of here. Let's talk about this Malia case, you guys. Have anybody heard anything on Malia? Anything? We got 23 people in the house, 20 thumbs up, 24 thumbs, 24 people in the house. After a certain age, all we hear is I'm grown. Exactly. That's what you hear. I'm grown. You can't tell me nothing. That's my kid. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah, but you can't just let them go like that. You still gotta be there for them and until and because they'll learn the hard way, or they'll come back and tell you, Mama, I'm sorry. You was trying to tell me this. My kids tell me that all the time. You know, my kids tell me I wish I could come back and move back in instead of paying all these bills. They're gonna come back and tell you that. And you don't do it so that they can come back and tell you. You tell them so that it'll make life easier for them when they see their friends go through the things that they could have went through. My kids tell me all the time, Mama, I'm glad I didn't go here. I'm glad I didn't get in the car with them. All of them went to jail. I'm glad I didn't smoke the stuff that they lost their mind, Mama. They're in a nursing home now. You got 20-year-olds in nursing home because they lost their mind because of some drugs. It's not the same drugs. Not the same drugs that we used to do. I'm a drill sergeant. King Bay says, I'm a drill sergeant with my kids. Be mad at me now, respect it later. Amen. You go, King Bay. Tina Holland says, I haven't heard anything. I haven't either, Tina. I haven't either. We were going to show a clip. We was going to show a clip with the interview with Brittany, but it's done got a little late. Um, and then it says, mine's too tell me they wish they'll listen. Yeah, they wish they listen. Now, on the Malia Davis case, you guys, we're going to keep her in our mouths. Have anybody heard anything on Malia Davis? Tell us your theory. Put it in the comment section so we can all look at it, take it home with us, examine it, see if it fits. Sandy B, I was talking about the Jeffrey Epstein. Okay? Sandy B, I had two boys and I was strict with them. Girl, I was strict with my kids, and then next thing I know, they were telling me like you said. They were, coming. They were leaving the house out the window. Girl, I even had to put an alarm on the window. But I'm gonna tell you something. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. You're gonna have to make sure. This is one thing. I'm gonna tell you guys something. It might be a young lady in the room right now that I'm gonna share something with you. If all means, if you have little babies, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old or whatever, the number one thing I'm gonna tell you to don't even get started. Do not let your kids be staying over at other people's house. Okay? Don't ever get that started. I didn't let it happen until later on down the road, but I wish I hadn't. And I just wish I hadn't, because you don't know how other people live and what's going on. My granddaughter told me one time, you not my mama. It was like a knife piercing my heart. Her mom don't even call her. She is 12 now. Always being with me. I think she realized what she said. Yeah, yeah. Sandy B says, oh, Nika says, Malia case is very painful the way this case is going. I'm going to tell you guys something. Thank you, Sherelle. I'm going to tell you guys something. When that uh, reporter came on and was telling us what the police was saying was consistent with what Brittany was saying, that was the worst thing in the world to hear. I don't know if you guys really understand what I was trying to show you guys, because when I heard it like you guys heard it. Everybody was like, I'm gonna tell you something. It did not get a lot of hits. It didn't get a lot of hits. But when we put it out and shared what we heard, when we hear it, because the word she was using was random, and it just so happened. And so what you're saying is that you're saying what Darian's lie was. You're trying to tell us that was the truth, that he hitchhiked. Because remember, Darian said that nobody would give him a ride. Now all of a sudden he hitchhiked. I'm gonna share something with you guys. You want me to share it or not? We're 21 minutes in the hour. You don't want me to share it, I won't share it. We can hold it. But there was a young lady and she made a video and it was about what we had put out. I might I don't know if I can share it. Oh, Leslie says share it. Leslie says share it. Let me see if I can find it real quick, Leslie. Because I think let me see if I can. Oh, Sandy B says share. I am trying to. I'm a. I don't know if I'll be able to share it. Okay, I know how to find it. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. You guys gonna have to talk to each other. I know how I can find it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go out of this app here. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, are y'all talking to each other? Because I don't see you now. Because now I'm looking for it. I got it right here. I'm going to go in my history. Oh, here she is right here. Hold on. Okay, let me back it up. Okay, hold on. Okay, are you guys ready? Everybody's like, share, share, share it. Okay, the young lady, I guess she just started. Samantha says she's ready. The young lady just started her YouTube channel. And she says she just started her YouTube channel because she was getting tired of people just putting out junk, whatever, whatever, whatever. Okay? Her name is, not now, let me put on here. Her name is, this is her channel name, I Am That I Am, the Storyteller. Okay? So, I am going to turn it, well, I'm going to turn it up. Let me turn it up. Now, I'm going to tell you, I guess a lot of people say, she's something wrong with her. There's some loose screws or whatever. But I'm going to tell you something. She know the truth when she hears it. And I'm not just saying it because she was like, hey, she basically was like, hey, this woman, she chitter chatters a lot, which I do sometimes. But she didn't understand we were trying to get the channel up and running. I had to say some causes in there. I have to always tell you guys, hit the subscription button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I had to say all those things. And I had to get used to saying it, telling you guys to give me thumbs up and share and like and all of that. I have to share that stuff with you guys. And she didn't understand that, at this day, I was making a video 4 o'clock in the morning and I was furious. But I wanted you guys to see my anger and then share with you what they shared with us and then show you why I was angry. And that video hit 7.7 thousand views. Okay? This was just last week. Okay? Matter of fact, it ain't even been a week. You guys ready? You guys say, here we go. Let's hear it. Let's look at it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Lord. Can you guys hear it? Okay, we got to make this quick because it's time for me to go.
So I'm making this video
No, she's not high.
because Houston must think we dumb as a motherfucker. I'm just saying, look, they got to think that we're stupid. I was chilling outside, chilling in the sunshine, what I'm saying, get
Just
my
hold on.
vitamin D on, and I come across this video by this channel called SP News Nuggets, right? Y'all go check out the video. It is about, supposed to be, an update about Malia Davis case, right? So when I first cut this video from SP News Nuggets, y'all take a look at that. I'm gonna put that in my listings up under Malia Davis if you can't find the video. But yeah, this lady started off this video
No,
very
Helen.
upset. It took her a little while to start, and I was like, yeah. But then once she put on a little clip from the white reporter so I think she's from Houston, I understood why she was upset. Because they actually think we're stupid. Just like the person that put the comment under my Malia Davis video saying that I needed mental help because of what I was saying about it possibly, her case possibly having to do with a lot of conniving connections. You see what I'm saying? And in this video,
Just pay attention, Sandy. She's going to show you something. She's going to tell you something.
So, if you think I have mental issues, then you're going to really think I have mental issues in this video. First of all, this will trip me out about this reporter. She said she had contact with the police, right? And Darion's lawyer. I want to get this out the way because it's been on my mind for a little bit before I get into what I heard in this video, right? I'm trying to figure out all of these different scenarios of Darion claiming what happened to Malia. Why the hell we can't hear these things directly from Darion's mouth? I want to hear it from Darion. What happened, Darion? Because it seems like everybody is speaking for you but you. Is the things that they are saying that Darion said really true? I'm just saying. I'm putting that out there because you got to be that, you got to really be that analytical when it comes to stupid shit. I'm just saying. So, going on to the reporter, she said that the police said that the car that we saw dropping Darion off at the hospital at 10 o'clock that night on Saturday? What was it, the 4th, right? She said the police told her that the driver was a random driver and that it just so happened that this driver had the same exact car as Brittany Bowens. Really though? So you're telling me, so Darion told the police, right? So the police found out that Darion actually did get kidnapped, that he actually hitchhiked his way to the hospital. So this is what this reporter is saying. She's saying that possibly in one instance, this is why this shit is funny. if that's the case, then what's up
Okay,
with the marks
okay,
on
you
his
guys.
face?
So tell me something. Now, a lot of people say, they say, oh, she's on something or whatever. What I'm trying to get at it is I'm trying to share with you guys that not, everybody's watching this case. And she has defined the lies that the police is trying to put out there. And it doesn't make sense. If it doesn't make sense to somebody of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Why are we sitting back acting like, oh, well, we're just going to wait for some more information or something? She's telling you. I'm going to tell you something. You can learn from anybody. You know, you might think she's crazy. She's telling you what the police is trying to get us to think and act like it's true. Oh no, that's not Brittany's car. That's a car that looks like that has a exact tag just like Brittany, but it wasn't Brittany. And they're irrelevant. We're not even gonna bother them. It's no big deal. They just dropped him off. He's got nothing to do with the case. And it's a guy and he's got nothing to do with the case. So really. So now there was 3 Mexicans that kidnapped Malia. Tell me what you guys think. The car the police in. Okay, Helen. The car that the police was in. Let me read this, and we got to get out of here. At least she is giving you free advertising. She's too dramatic. Yes, the car the police put in the photo, not the same car. And background, it was daytime video. Show him get out of his car at night. Background. Really, we're gonna go back and check on that, Sherelle. See, that's why we talk. You guys, it is really, really late. We're 33 minutes into another hour. I got to get off of here. So, you guys, I want you guys to think about everything we said. If you guys got anything, the police really say that, or just the news reporter said it. The news reporter said that the police said it, and they did not come back and say that she didn't. I mean, that they didn't. See what I'm saying? And yes, you are exactly right. I said the same thing. I said, did the police say it? But they did say that Sandy B, the police did come out and say that that was not Brittany's car. That was a car that was almost like it was similar. It was almost like it was similar to it. Okay? Okay, that's just some more stuff to think about, you guys. So I wanted to share that with you guys. We got to go. I see you guys tomorrow. Well, no, I won't. I see you guys Monday. Enjoy all of you. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye. If you could remember, I have. No, Marie, they didn't find. I don't know, Marie. Keep that on your. I'm gonna write that down, Marie, about the phone, and we're gonna discuss that. Matter of fact, we're gonna put more time into it. Be blessed, King. King Bay, be blessed. Bye, Helen.